Jura defeated Boruto in the latest chapter of the manga with just one strike. Now, Jura has shown that he is truly a threat on the Otsutsuki level, and this could become even more dangerous because he obtained a divine fruit and may gain several powers in the next chapter, along with a transformation that could completely change the power levels in the series. Let's understand the dangers that are forming, how dangerous Jura is, and the new transformation that will appear. Why is Jura so dangerous? Jura is a character who recently appeared in the Boruto manga, but he has already shown that he is extremely dangerous. He emerged from the Jubi and the claw marks of Code. Since we don't know who was trapped in a tree to create him, we can say that Jura is the representation of the Jubi itself. For this reason, he has the symbol of the 6 paths on his back, indicating that he is much more powerful than the other Shinjus we know, like Hidari and Matsuri. He is the only Shinju who has shown the ability to fly and use Biju powers. Jura also proved to be a cruel character, as he killed several ninjas from Konoha with his wood style. Additionally, Jura demonstrated knowledge about the divine trees and chakra fruits, as well as familiarity with the Otsutsuki clan. All of this indicates that Jura plans to destroy terrestrial life using the Jubi and an Otsutsuki like Boruto to annihilate the ninja world and evolve his powers. And so far, no one has been able to intimidate him. The Thorny Souls. The Thorny Souls are a new concept introduced in the series and promise to be crucial for the future. In Chapter 12, Boruto destroyed Hidari with his Rasengan Uzuhiko and revealed a divine fruit called the Thorny Soul. According to Kashin Koji, this fruit is the key to freeing Sasuke from his seal. We don't yet know exactly what the properties of the Thorny Souls are, but they possibly contain Sasuke's DNA and chakra, as those who are trapped in the trees have their chakra absorbed to create the Shinjus. Therefore, this fruit should also contain this chakra. However, Boruto lost this fruit because Jura used the Rinnegan to retrieve it at all costs. He even went so far as to hit Boruto with a laser, making him bleed from the mouth in the process. All this indicates that this divine fruit holds great power that could change the course of the series. What powers can Jura obtain? Now that Jura is in possession of the divine fruit, the chance of him consuming it is real. We know that after eating a divine fruit, the user gains an absurd amount of power, even when the fruit is weaker. Proof of this is that the fruit Momoshiki ate after sacrificing Kinshiki gave him immense power. Therefore, Jura could also gain new powers if he eats this fruit in the coming chapters. So far, he hasn't been in a situation that required more power, but he will face Kawaki Sarada, who can show her Mangekyu Sharingan powers, and even Boruto when he recovers. Thus, he may gain powers related to Sasuke, as this fruit is clearly linked to him. These powers could include the flames of Amaterasu, the Sharingan, or even a Mangekyu Sharingan, as the fruit might give Jura a third eye in an eventual transformation. How does a divine fruit work in Boruto? So how do chakra fruits work in Boruto? These fruits are entirely linked to the Jubi, as this creature has a natural instinct to devour chakra and Otsutsuki. This is related to the fact that the Jubi needs a lot of chakra to generate a divine fruit after transforming into a divine tree. When this tree is finally planted, it essentially drains all the chakra and DNA present on the planet, thus creating a fruit with all the powers that have ever existed on the planet. Because of all the DNA, the Otsutsuki also undergo physical changes after eating this fruit and gain incredible powers as a result. An Otsutsuki can also be converted into a fruit, as Momoshiki did by transforming Kinshiki into a divine fruit and gaining his powers. This same concept can be applied to Jura if he eats the thorny soul we saw in the latest chapter of the Boruto manga, Jura's transformation. The most obvious answer is that Jura will indeed eat this fruit and gain a new transformation, because we don't know if Hidari can return to the manga, something that is unlikely as it would render Boruto's victory useless. Therefore, it is very likely that this fruit has no other utility for Jura besides increasing his powers. As we've seen so far, this fruit is related to chakra, so it is most likely that Jura will gain an appearance more reminiscent of Sasuke, with a stronger aspect. There is also the possibility that Jura will gain Sasuke's powers, such as the Sharingan and the Mangekyu Sharingan, as well as techniques like Chidori, Amaterasu, and perhaps Susanoo. All of this is possible because this fruit seems to contain Sasuke's chakra. Thus, Jura could gain various powers if he decides to eat this fruit. Since Hidari also has the Jubi's chakra, Jura might also gain a horned appearance due to the Jubi's chakra. Will he be invincible? But will Jura become invincible after eating this fruit? Even with his current powers, he has proven to be a very formidable adversary, using large-scale wood style and bijudamas, powers that Jura can use in various ways. He has also shown that he has the 6 paths Rinnegan after drawing the fruit towards him. With Hidari's powers, he would become even stronger, as Jura would gain new powers from Sasuke or even new abilities from the Jubi and its chakra. One thing is certain, Kawaki and Sarada would have no chance with their current powers, perhaps not even with the Mangekyo Sharingan and full power Karma. Depending on Sarada's Mangekyo abilities, they could be useful, but they would still need Boruto's Karma powers. In summary, Jura wouldn't be invincible, but Team 7 would need to awaken new powers to defeat him. Jura's objectives. The chances of Jura eating the thorny soul increase even more when we analyze his objectives. He is a character that essentially represents the will of the Jubi, as he has the primal desire to devour those with chakra and Otsutsuki. This stems from the fact that the Jubi needs a lot of chakra to create a divine fruit, and also needs an Otsutsuki as a sacrifice for this to happen. Therefore, Jura's goal is to cultivate a divine tree, to develop a new fruit, as he stated in chapter 12 that Kawaki is sufficient to serve as food for the Jubi. In other words, Jura's main objective is to eat the chakra fruit and achieve a massive evolution in power and knowledge. Thus, Jura may decide to eat the thorny soul at any moment, as it is in his instinct as a representation of the Jubi. Jura won't eat the fruit. Well, if we follow the logic of Boruto's storyline, Jura would indeed eat the thorny soul. However, there is a fact that indicates this cannot and will not happen. In chapter 12, it was said that the thorny soul that emerged from Hidari is the key to saving Sasuke from the Shinjutsu seal, and it really seems that without this fruit, it won't be possible to save him. In other words, Jura eating the thorny soul would be the same as killing Sasuke instantly, and I don't believe Kishimoto would kill Sasuke in such a manner. The words of Boruto and Kashinkoji indicate that without this chakra fruit, it is impossible to save Sasuke. Moreover, if Jura were to consume all the thorny souls, he would become very powerful, but he doesn't seem to be the final villain of the series or someone that important. It's more likely that he will be defeated to pave the way for the arrival of the true villain. If you enjoyed this video and want to keep up with all the latest Boruto updates, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and activate notifications so you won't miss any content. Leave a like and comment on what you think will happen in the upcoming chapters. And don't leave yet. Check out the videos that are playing on the screen now for more theories and analyses. See you in the next video.